What up? It's your boy Brian. So remember last time, my last story time was about how my mentor embarrassed me in front of my crush. Well, I'm gonna go into a little bit more detail in exactly what he said. But before I do that, there's two names that I want to reference in this. Marcus and Thad. Yeah, I'm gonna kill y'all. I'm gonna kill y'all, and y'all know why I'm gonna kill y'all. But just know when I see y'all again, I'm gonna kill y'all. So anyway, just a little recap. So I met this girl. Not gonna say her name because I didn't get her permission there, so I'm not gonna say it. So I met this girl, and we started talking, and we ended up hanging out, and I ended with my mentor like basically coming in and crashing everything like a little savage he is. So I'm gonna get into more detail in exactly what he did and like what he said to her. I only said believe I told y'all one thing he said, but I'm not exactly sure. I gotta check the video. But I'm just gonna go back over it. I'm gonna start off when he comes back. When he comes back to come pick me up. When he was supposed to. So yeah. So my mentor shows up, and I'm in the gym playing basketball, and he's in the little office area, and he's talking to the office people because my friend's still talking about his phone issue and all that stuff about his wallet, his phone, all that getting stolen. And remember how I said when I turned my back, she had walked in. And like I don't know how it happened that way, but when I turned my back, she just happened to walk in at that exact same second. So yeah, I turn my back, she walks in. This fool, being the savage that he is, says, "Hey, are you Amy?" Like literally says it, and like I know she's like awkward as shit. I see the whole thing, and I'm just like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So yeah, that happens. As soon as I see that, I turn around, I walk back into the gym, and I start shooting. And then he comes in, and like she walks in, but like I just wait a little bit, and then I wait for her to get situated. Then I go over there and say what's up, and then here he comes being a savage again. Walks back over there, and this is what he said. So first he asked her how old she was. That was strike number one. Okay, strike number two was when he started talking about me right in front of her. He was like, "So, why would you want to be with a guy like this?" And then he was like, "You know this guy's a criminal." And then I was like I said, my boy Marcus is laughing. Keep looking at him like this, and he's over there. And then I'm like, all right, all right. So, so yeah, he chills out. He chills out with that for a while, right? He goes back outside. He claims he's leaving, and like I'm like, okay, thank God. But he comes back, and here's the thing about my mentor. We can't get him. We can't get him hyped up because like my friend always hypes him up. He'll be like, "Oh, you won't do this. You won't do this. You won't do this. Such such." He'll do it. Like I remember one time, my friend told me they were scrolling. They were like strolling through the neighborhood, and they were going to my mentor's daughter's house. And there was this group of Asian kids walking on the side of the street. And Colin was like, "Hey, do you know them?" And Marcus, my friend Marcus, was like, "No, no, no, I don't know him." And he was like, "Wait, let's talk. Let's stop and talk to him. This is how savage he is." This dude literally is like, "Hey, do you know this guy named Marcus?" And he was so embarrassed, so embarrassed. He started embarrassing him right in front of. This is a random group of Asian people we're talking about. They're like, I think they're teenagers, but this is a random group of Asian people. They had them freaked out. And like, here's another thing. This happened a long time ago, but we went to this restaurant, and there was this dude there. He was this big fat dude, and we were at Outback, and we couldn't tell if he was a dude or a girl. So this dude literally asked, yeah, he did this. He went up to him and asked, "Are you a dude or are you a girl?" And like then he blamed it on us. He was like, "Well, these two dudes over here was wondering if you were a dude or a girl." And the dude's facial expression, he turned out to be a dude. But when he turned around and looked at us, me and my friend just went like, and then he walked back. He was like, "Hey, I found out he was a dude," and I was so pissed at him. But anyway, so yeah, let me get back on the story. So that's a little background about how savage my mentor can be. Because if you say you won't, like you'd be like, "You won't do it, you won't do it," he'll go and do it. So anyway, Yeah, so he leaves for a little bit. Then he comes back in, and then this dude's being a little child, man. So you know how in the basketball gym there's like the little pads on the wall and all that. You can go behind it. This dude found a way to go behind it. He was hiding behind it like a little child. Like we were playing hide and seek. And then my friend was like, Brian, look at Colin. I turn around. This dude is peeking his head out the little padding, and I'm like, Colin, chill out, man. And like I turned to see where she was to see if she was looking at him. But thank God she wasn't looking at him. And then I was like, dude, you have to go. Like, chill out, man. You're making me mad. And then he was like, I don't see what the problem is. I'm just trying to help. I'm like, Colin, listen. Please just go home. He's like, dude, you gotta get your ass over there. You gotta talk to her. I'm like, Colin, I can't talk to her if you sit over here embarrassing me, man. So luckily, we finally get him to leave, and this time he actually said he was going to leave. And he ended up leaving, and my friend was like, you done fucked up, Brian. Well, he didn't say that because he doesn't curse, but that's the words he said. That's what he was kind of saying. He's like, Brian, Colin and messed you up. He didn't mess you up bad. So, yeah, I go over and apologize to her, and everything was cool after that. Even though there's some other stuff that I kind of don't want to get into because I don't have time for that stuff. But if I feel like it, then maybe I'll go into it because there's more story to this. But like I'm not really comfortable saying anything about it because I don't know if she'll want me to say anything about it. But yeah, there's a lot more. I keep looking outside. There's nothing outside. I don't know why I keep doing that. But there's more background to this story, and like I don't really want to go into it that much because kind of pissed me off. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Just know my mentor. Oh yeah, look him up. His name's Colin Wall. He's kind of famous, so yeah, just look him up. So yeah, thanks for watching.